NBA Finals just wrapped up, and all NBA teams of the bubble. While we don't have a formal vote on the matter, we decided to rank the 10 best players of the NBA bubble. Number 10, Jayson Tatum. Team Boston Celtics. Bubble stats, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 47% FG, 44% 3FG. It felt right to reward someone from the Celtics who won a quiet 5-3 with an eyebrow-raising 8.3 net rating. Tatum is settled as in the go-getter scorer as many thought he could be for the Celtics, picking up where he left off before the suspension. Boston outscored opponents by a ridiculous 14 points per 100 possessions with Tatum on the floor in the bubble. Boston has some matchup issues that could present themselves in the postseason, but they look the part of a contender with Tatum playing at his current level.
Tatum drives George right there. Tatum gets a wide open look and knocks it down. Jayson Tatum.
Number 9, Michael Porter Jr., Team Denver Nuggets. Bubble stats, 22 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 55% FG, 42% 3FG. Considering that Porter had yet to play 50 NBA games upon entering the bubble, his all-level scoring looks even more impressive. At 6'10", his fluidity on offense gives the Nuggets another gear. Not many players can walk into a new environment and drop 37 points on 75% shooting on a playoff team, as he did to the Thunder on August 3rd. He's still a minus on defense, but some of that can be corrected with more effort and again, more experience.
Officials today, John Goldman, Michael Smith, and Mitchell Irvin. And inside, Porter's got a layup.
Number 8, LUKA DONCIC. Team Dallas Mavericks. Bubble stats, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 48% FG. The Mavs had an unimpressive bubble showing, but Doncic continued to prove he's an elite player and now and perhaps the future of the league. His highlight performance was a 36-point, 14 rebound, 19 assist effort in a win over the Bucks. Video game type numbers. Perhaps most surprising, the Mavs' offensive rating was worse with Doncic on the floor, but their defense was 5 points better.
The other one, man, that's just crazy focus, man. Circus is the right way to explain that.
Number 7, GIANNIS ANTETOKOUNMPO. Team Milwaukee Bucks. Bubble stats, 28 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 62% FG. Antetokounmpo is a victim of the burden of expectation, but something was just a little off with Antetokounmpo and the Bucks in the bubble. He came out like a madman, putting up 36, 15, and 7, and 36, 18, 8 in back-to-back games before teetering a bit. He's made just one of his last 11 three-point attempts and has a 5 to 8 assist to turnover ratio in his last 4 games. He needlessly headbutted Mo Wagner. The Bucks outscored opponents by 34 points with the presumptive MVP on the court in the bubble. He remains perhaps the best two-way player in the NBA and made an insane 86% of his field goals from 0 to 5 feet. Disappointing Giannis is still a dominant force.
7 flushes, and this is the emphatic one. Oh my goodness! Him release off the floor.
Number 6, Kawhi Leonard. Team LA Clippers. Bubble stats, 29 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 48% FG, 49% 3FG. It's hard to shake the feeling that Leonard may still be the most impactful player in the NBA when it matters the most. His scoring and efficiency were off the charts, and the Clippers were nearly unguardable with him on the floor in the bubble. A 127 offensive rating, the Clippers have outscored opponents by 18 points per 100 possessions with Leonard on the floor in the bubble. Number 5, BROOK LOPEZ, Team Milwaukee Bucks. Bubble stats, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks, 48% FG, 44% 3FG. In the interest of positional diversity, we're choosing Lopez to round out our top 5. Was there a better big man than Lopez in the bubble? Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic's effort and aggression waned too much, particularly as number 1 options. Anthony Davis's best games in the bubble were worthy of this list, but he had too many clunkers. Kristaps Porzingis' defense regressed, Rudy Gobert deserves mention, and though his defensive impact was a bit better, Lopez's offense helped drive the Bucks' systems. Lopez stepped up his scoring in the bubble and did it efficiently. His rebounding numbers are low, but the Bucks rebound better with him on the floor. He led the team in box outs, plus he has a teammate in GIANNIS ANTETOKOUNMPO who gobbles up 12 boards per game. Lopez played the second most minutes in the bubble of the Bucks, improved their offensive and defensive rating by 5 points, each while on the floor, and allowed a paltry 43% shooting on shots he contested, one of the best marks in the bubble. He has remade his game and is an excellent number 5 on a contender. Number 4, TJ Warren, Team Indiana Pacers. Bubble stats, 31 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 58% FG, 52% 3FG. If NBA fans were asked before the bubble who would be the hottest scorers over 8 games, we're not sure TJ Warren's name would have come up at all. Instead, the 6th-year forward came blazing out of the gates, scoring 51 points in his first bubble game. Then, 30-plus in 3 of his other 5 games. He had a few off nights and doesn't impact the game as much with playmaking or defense. But his scoring and toughness certainly helped Indiana and makes him an unsavory first-round opponent for the Miami Heat. Number 3, James Harden, Team Houston Rockets. Bubble stats, 35 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 54% FG, 37% 3FG. Perhaps we've grown too accustomed to Harden's greatness. Harden put up an almost identical stat line to Lillard with a fraction of the fanfare. With Harden on the floor in the bubble, the Rockets' offensive rating went up by 7 points, while their defensive rating went down by 2 points. Indeed, Harden was excellent on both ends, including defense, showing greater effort while leading the bubble in steals and deflections. Number 2, Devin Booker, Team Phoenix Suns. Bubble stats, 30 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 50% FG. Booker was the star of the show as the Suns surprised the NBA world to go 8-0 in the bubble and just missed the play-in tournament. Booker showed he has every shot and move in the book, whether it was posting up smaller guards, hitting pull jumpers, or blazing to the hoop for strong finishes. He is also an expert pick-and-roll maestro and an underrated passer. There's something to be said for his leadership and consistency in guiding what was a mediocre squad all year to within half a game of the play-in tournament. Number 1, Damian Lillard, Team Portland Trail Blazers. Bubble stats, 37 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists, 50% FG, 43% 3FG. Lillard willed the Trail Blazers into the play-in tournament with one of the greatest scoring streaks the NBA has ever seen. He scored 154 points over his final 3 games, making it look so easy that the collective basketball world came to expect that he would bury any 30-foot shot he attempted. Lillard is the MVP of the bubble. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.